Hello, guys. Today, this is a type of stream today, and I'm gonna ask you guys this. Um, I want to ask you guys this: Have have Liverpool underachieved on the club? Um, have we underachieved on the Jurgen Klopp? Because for me, I'm gonna talk about this about that. I'm gonna answer the question. But for me, I think we have underachieved. To be honest with you, see the season that we won the Champions League. We should have won the double because at the time, yes, we lost the title to Man City, but in early of the season, that season, we were 12 points ahead of them that season. And we should have won the title that season. Let's be honest, we should have won two league titles on the clock. We should have won it in 2019, right? We were. It's not like last season when we are. What was it? 12 points behind Man City. But in that season, in 2019, right, we were miles ahead of them. We were miles ahead of Man City at the time, and then the draw started to kick in. I remember that season when we drew to West Ham, Leicester, Manchester United, and some other teams as well. We dropped points to, and we end up losing it. And we end up losing it. We lost the title to Man City that season. We should have won it, man. Right now, if you go further back when Klopp was here, yeah, the two cup finals. Let's be honest. I thought we played really well in the Europa League final against Sevilla in 2016. But in the second half, we just capitulated. We capitulated. We allowed Sevilla to get into the game. At the time, Moreno was our left back, and I have to say he was shockingly bad that in that game. He was absolutely shocking, right, Moreno. But it's not just him, but the other players were poor as well, right? And we lost it. And to be honest with you, out of the final against Sevilla, I we did deserve to lose that game because we just allowed Sevilla to get into the game. But however, though, remember that final. We should have had three penalties in that final. Even though our performance in the second half wasn't good enough, but in the first half we should have had three penalties in that game. The referee did not even give one penalty for us. We should have had three penalties in the first half. We were battering Sevilla. We were battering them in the first half. At that time, Unai Emery was their manager at the time, Sevilla, and Klopp was the manager in that final. And we were dominating Sevilla. We created loads of chances. Daniel Sturridge, I will never forget that goal from Daniel Sturridge. Side foot finish. Oh, Daniel Sturridge, man. He was such a good player, but unfortunately the injuries just ruined him. But yeah, what a goal that was from Daniel Sturridge, right? And he's the only guy to score in that game, and we end up losing 3-1 to Sevilla. Over the game, I did think we deserved to lose because we didn't play well. In fact, we were awful in the second half, and Sevilla just more clinical. It's not like we battered them for the majority of the game. We didn't. In the second half, I thought we were terrible in the second half. The League Cup final now. The League Cup final, our first League Cup final, even though we didn't win it, Man City again. We got Manchester City in the final. We lost on penalties. I remember. I think it was who was in. I think it was Midley at the time. He was in goal. I remember Coutinho scored a tapping goal to make it. At the time, we were losing. We were losing 1-0 to Man City. And then Coutinho scored his goal and make it 1-1. But it gone all the way to the final, and we lost the final to Man City. And again, I can't really complain about that final because Man City was just better. I wouldn't say they were miles better in that final, but they were slightly better. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna mention every final and every league that we should have won, right? Or or should not have won. But yeah, as for the first two cup finals, I think we did deserve to lose those finals because we were just not good enough to win the both two trophies. In fact, if we did play a lot better in these, we probably would have won we would have won our he would have won our first double since since when was the before Klopp took over in 2016. Yeah, if he won us the Europa League and the League Cup, I would be satisfied with that because that squad of players that were that Klopp inherited, it was very bad. But that would have been our first cup double. That would have been our first double since probably since Bill Shankly day in 1973 when Bill Shankly won us the double. That year. He won us the UEFA Cup and he won us the league that season. He won us the league and he won us the UEFA Cup / Europa League. But yeah, after that, anyway, I'm going to continue on, right? That season, we didn't win anything. We almost won the double down that season, but we failed to win both trophies, right? The next season, we didn't win anything, but I have to say we were not good enough that season. 2017. I don't think we were good enough to win anything that season. So 2017, we were challenging for top four at the time, and we did got top four, but we didn't win anything. So yeah. Then after that, Then after that, 2018. We didn't get into the League Cup final. We didn't got into the FA Cup final. We were not in the title race that season, but we were in the Champions League final that year in 2018. For me, that was the best in terms of like the football. The way we played that season was fantastic, man. Was fantastic. The movement at the time, Firmino was on fire. That was for me. Firmino. That was his best season. That was his best season for me, Roberto Firmino. And he was brilliant in that. He scored 26 goals in all competitions, Firmino. That is the Firmino that I want to see. I thought he was brilliant another day. I thought he was absolutely brilliant against Bournemouth. But back to 2018 Firmino. But yeah, Firmino that season, he was brilliant. Right, we were all the way to the final. We beat Man City. First we beat Manchester City. Then we beat Porto. I think it was Porto in the quarterfinals. Then we beat Roma in the semi-finals, and we got all the way to the final. If Salah just didn't, if he didn't got in, if Sergio Ramos did not, if he didn't foul Salah, Sergio Ramos at the time he was the captain, Sergio Ramos, we probably would have won the Champions League. Because we were on fire that season. But in the end, we lost our best player, and Real Madrid did deserve to win that. At the time, that was their 13th Champions League title. At the time, 13th. That was their 13th Champions League title, and we lost to them. And to be honest with you, we did deserve to lose in the end because we were not as good without Salah. Then we're heading to the next season. 2009, for me, that was the season that we should have won the double. For me, we should have won the double. The League Cup, we didn't done well in the League Cup, and we didn't do well in the FA Cup. But we won the Champions League. Fair enough. That miracle comeback, that was a miracle. We were 3-0 down in the first leg against Barcelona, and then we came back in at home 4-0, and we beat them 4-0 and gone through to the final. And we did won the Champions League in the end. But for me, that is the season that we should have won the league. We should have won the double that season. We should have won the double. It's not like we were behind Man City for the majority game. We were ahead of them. It's not like last season when we were miles behind them. We were ahead of them. We were like, what was it, 10 or 12 points ahead of them in one stage. And then we started to drop points, and we just allowed Man City to get into the game. I still remember that really breaks my heart to see At the time, Vincent Kompany, that was an absolute screamer against Leicester City. Absolute screamer, and that killed our hopes to win the league. But we were in a winning position, and we lost the title to Man City that year. For me, we should have won the double that year. The FA Cup we didn't do well, and the League Cup we didn't do well. But as for the league, we should have won the league. So for me, I think we underachieved that season. We should have won the league. I know people saying that we won the Champions League, and I'm still happy that we won that. But for me, we were ahead of Manchester City by Christmas, or even further. We were ahead of them, and we lost the title to Man City that year. Right? We lost the title to Man City. So for me, we should have won the double that season. In my opinion, we should have won the league that season. Then after that, we won the league title in 2020. I didn't think we just deserved to win any other trophies apart from the league, right? I thought we dominated Atletico Madrid in that season that we won the league, but I just didn't think we played that well. That's in the Champions League. I just didn't think we played that well, and yeah, man, and we won the league that season. We deserved to win it because we were miles ahead of Man City. We were miles ahead of them. We were miles ahead of them. And this time, Man City did not capitalize that season. They did not do it. I remember they had I think they only had one or two centre back injuries, and they just collapsed just like that. I think it was Laporte at the time. Laporte got injured, and it kind of destroyed their season. And yeah, man, yeah. But we won the league that season. We deserved to win it. We were miles ahead of Man City, and yeah. Now let's head into the season after that. Injuries. I didn't think we deserved to win any trophies that season. Yes, we had a lot of injuries, but we were awful, man. This has to be probably one of the worst seasons in my lifetime. 2000. Yes, we end up finishing third, right? We end up finishing third that season, but we had a lot of injuries, man. A lot of injuries, and I didn't think we deserved to win anything that season because not just the injuries, but our performances was awful. We lost to Real Madrid in the Champions League. We were not into we were into the title race until January. That's when we faded away, and City won the league that season as well. Yeah, City won the league title that season. It's well deserved. We didn't win anything, and it's well. And to be honest with you, we don't deserve to win anything that season. Like, we were just not good enough that season. And then last season, for me, this is gonna be controversial. We were going for the quadruple at some point, but for me, in fact, we should have won. We should have won the treble. We should have won the treble last season. Let's be honest. At the season last season in the league, we were miles behind Man City, and I just can't think. And to be honest with you, in that, if you're miles behind Manchester City, like 12 points behind them, or yeah, yes, even though they had games in we had games in hand, yeah, but we didn't deserve to win the league last season because Man City were just miles ahead of us, and they deserve to win the title again. But as for the cups, even though we won the double last season, we should have beaten Real Madrid. We should have won the treble. So for me, we should have won the double in 2019, and I believe that we have underachieved. I generally believe that we should have won the double in 2019. We should have won the double, that season, and we should have won at least the treble. We should have won the treble last season, but we failed to win the treble because we lost to Real Madrid again. And Trent Alexander-Arnold was absolutely terrible in that final, right? Konate was our best centre back in that final, and yeah, it's just, for me, we should have won 2 more trophies at least. We should have won at least 2. We should have won the league in 2019, and we should have won the Champions. We should have won another Champions League last season. We should have won it. So for me, we won 6. Scrap the Community Shield for sake. Scrap that. That's not really a trophy, right? We won 6 major trophies. Add another 2 trophies, we would have won 8 trophies on the club. And I would have been more satisfied with that. I would have been more satisfied. I would have been happy that we won the double in 2019, because let's be honest, we were ahead of Manchester City by Christmas that season, but we bottled it. And then Champions League, this last season, we should have won that. Even though Real Madrid played better, we battered Real Madrid last season, man. They done nothing. Defensively, they look good defensively, but they didn't really cause us problems, like for the majority of the game. So we should have won the final. So really, we should have won 8 trophies instead of 6. Scrap the Community Shield, right? I'm not including that, right? We should have won 8. We should have won 8 major trophies. We should have won 2 league titles, 2 Champions Leagues, an FA Cup, a League Cup. We should have won, we should have won 8 trophies. But yeah, man. But yeah, I just mentioned all the seasons here on the club, and for me, we have underachieved. I'm not gonna lie. We should have won 2 league titles and should have won 2 Champions Leagues, and I would have been way more satisfied with that. I would have been way more satisfied. But yeah, that is my thoughts that is my thoughts. And for me, I have to say, I have to be honest, we have underachieved on the clock. We should have won the league in 2019, and we should have won the Champions League last season. But yeah, I'm gonna now read up some comments now. Simeon, can I join? No, this is not the calling show. No. I did do the calling show yesterday, but nobody didn't turn up. So this is just my thoughts on that have we underachieved under Jurgen Klopp. And for me, I think we have underachieved. I have to be honest. You didn't do the calling show for both. Yes, I did. You, unfortunately, I didn't think you were there. I did do it at 8 o'clock like normally. So you're gonna have to wait until Thursday now. Can I join the show or not? This is not the video. Read the comments. I have. Yeah, it's true. This is not the calling show. I'm sorry, but I done the calling show yesterday, but unfortunately you missed it. You're just gonna have to wait until Thursday now. It's too late. It's too late. So but yeah, man. That is my thoughts. And for me, I just think if we just won the Champions League last season and win the league in 2019, any other trophies, I didn't think we deserved to win them. Like the 2 cup finals we've been to in 2016, I didn't think we deserved to win any of the trophies because we were not good enough. At the time, that squad was poor. We got into the Champions League final in 2018. I didn't think we deserved to win because, yes, we lost Salah, and we did look a threat. But as soon as Salah got injured, that was it. Real Madrid absolutely battered us in the final in Ukraine. Then 2019, yes, we won the Champions League, but we should have won the league as well. That we should have won the league title because we were ahead of them in long period of time. Then 2020, we won the league, but I didn't think we deserved to win any more trophies that season. 2021, we didn't deserve to win any trophies that season because we were poor and we had a lot of injuries. And last season, we should have won the treble. We should have won the treble. We should have won the Champions League. I didn't think we deserved to win the league that's last season, but we should have won the Champions League because we were better than Real Madrid. Real Madrid done absolutely nothing in the first half. They've done nothing, and they're flipping won again. But yeah, so that's my thoughts, man, guys, man. That is it. I'm gonna go now. I see you guys next stream, and goodbye.